Hello everybody, Mysterious Raids here, and welcome back to episode 3 of Doki Doki Literature Club. Without further ado, let's get right back into this Mamma Jamma. Why Mamma? Keep it in, why not? She's just like, okay, let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, Natsuki, next Sayori, after. Mar, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What do you expect me to believe? You actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. It was not very good, but yeah, I put in effort. We'll start somewhere, right? You're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Gotcha. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyways, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Okay, I can't scroll, it's just, all it is. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. This is how I have to read this. Crickets can leap. Horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. That's got a deep meaning to it, even though it's simple and dumb. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I didn't exactly get that. I thought, people can try. But all you can do is try your best. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Yes, more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Oh yeah, look at it. She got the little sharp tooth. Yeah. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, I won't take that away from her. Sayori, and Monica last, because I don't like Monica. I don't know why, I don't have a good feeling about Monica. This is a good poem, Amar. Are you sure it's your first time? Oh, I need to get my mind out of the gutter. Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Oh my gosh, it hurts my mouth, dude. I talk all day for work. I don't know why, but going through 5 people voices and talking and everything is killing me, and I don't know why I'm complaining like a loser. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room, Of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Emma. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I chose. Oh. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Ooh. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Make me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever, but I'm not bad. I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I'm hangry, I ain't mad. She wrote this when she was hungry for breakfast. It's just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Maybe. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Forgot to do it last night. At least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem, you just made me hungry for eggs and bacon. Came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. That's me too, man. I cannot miss breakfast, bruh. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Monica. Hi, Amar. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, do you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. It's like me at every job. I just go with things for like the first few weeks and I'm like, hey, this is stupid, why do we do this? Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Amar. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's just that sort of barrier. Why am I yawning? Anyway. Sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Amar. I was going oh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. That's what Yuri said. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Well, you're dumb. That is you. I guess I underestimated you. Yeah, you did. Get out of here. I'm the president of the Literature Club now. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Yeah, that's why I showed it to her first. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. I want breakfast. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming which you never want to do, because that makes an out of you and me. Yuri has at this point. I really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. I don't know. I feel like they awkwardly giggled for longer than that, so I just did that. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, this is a scrolly dolly. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel and blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was... Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? A hole in the wall. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. She knows something. She knows something. She had an epiphany, which means she knows something. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kinda nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. True. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Yes, it was. You didn't see that? As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing ability. No, they weren't. They were all supportive. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Happy? Yeah. Suki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Suki dismissively returns to the poem, to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess, which she's not wrong. Trying to say something nice. I mean, you try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Oh no, you're digging yourself deeper. I was looking for suggestions. Would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and MR did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. So I'm guessing Monica didn't. Well, that's because Monica's mean to Natsuki, which is messed up. But Sayori likes everything, and I was being nice. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer. It's been a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And MR liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh, they're fighting over me. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that MR appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oh my gosh. Uh-huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Shots fired. Dang it. Is everyone okay? Oh no, Sayori, don't get into the middle of this. I wonder why they had the option to take down the, menu. Well, menu and text thing, because, I mean, like, that's kind of pointless. Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as MR started showing up. They did not. I've been watching them carefully. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... Monika's just like, just because you don't have any. Both Natsuki and Yuri, this doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, you guys. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. MR. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, MR. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, MR? Well... How'd I get dragged into this in the first place? You were standing there. It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be, Yuri. Wait, no, I picked Yuri. Oh, okay. I'm letting Natsuki down gently. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. It's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. It's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it. It becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that, I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? And... Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. Well, I mean, Monica, you should have been a little less biased. I can be biased because I'm a member, but you're the president. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well? Alright, I believe you. Thanks, Amar. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. I don't need to. They're big enough. So, What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. So he didn't know, but we all know what was said. I'm going to go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. Just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Amar, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It's a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from our friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded to myself with a newfound determination. Amar, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams it. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. And they were fighting over me. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. Amar, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Writing another poem. Alright. Oof. Big oof. Anyway, let's see here. Let's go to zone. Let's get some lazy in there. Sticky. Just why not sticky? Determination. Death. Nature. Misfortune. Gotta go for the horror. Gotta hit the games. Let's get some charm. Fantasy. Secretive. Time. Intellectual. Extreme. Starscape. Wrath. Landscape. Uncontrollable. I haven't saved it all yet. Alright, let's save. Okay, let's save. 'Cause dang, I went through like 2 days without saving. Alright, after finally figuring out how to save in the game, because, you know, I just couldn't pay attention. That's gonna be the end of episode 3. So yeah, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. And always follow down all the links. The frickin' links, come on! But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.